Call me a hopeless romantic, but it's 1 week to Valentine's Day, so I thought it was a great time to taste two really good sparkling wines, a champagne, a rosé champagne, and an English sparkling wine. It's a wine that a lot of people are going to be drinking in 1 week's time on the 14th of February. Now, English sparkling wine has got beyond the surprisingly good level. It's now just good. The wines from the south of England, from all across the south coast, from Cornwall to Kent, have come on leaps and bounds in the last few decades, and today they are amongst the best sparkling wines in the world. If champagne is on a pedestal of its very own, then I think that English sparkling wine has risen up through the ranks to be as good as any other sparkling wine in the world. What's the reason for that? Soils are similar, climate is similar, temperature is similar, latitude is similar to champagne. So England, in fact, grows the great grapes of Champagne, Chardonnay, Pinot Noir, Pinot Meunier, extremely well, and is making some terrific sparkling wines. This example, the Hambledon Classic Cuvee, is made from the classic grapes. It's 70% Chardonnay, and it's for sale for £28.99 from Berry Brothers and Rudd, and there are other independent stockists. I'll put a list at the end of the video. From Hampshire, and a classic bottle-aged traditional method wine based mostly on champagne, on Chardonnay, but also with Pinot Noir and Pinot Meunier in the blend too. And a delightful and very authentic nose. There's a yeastiness here, there's a touch of buttery brioche, there's a little bit of that nice baked nutty character. It also has a fresh herbal zing to it and plenty of crunchy apple fruit. On the palate, it's balanced, it's not too dry. It has a rounding support of nice bottle-aged development, but really fresh, juicy flavours. There's a really ripe pear and apple juiciness to this. You know, the mouth is watering from that sweet fruit, but finishing nice and dry, good acidity, good sharpness, all the way through to the finish. Having said all that, it's a fairly easy drinking style of sparkling wine, and I think could be a perfect Valentine's Day choice. Now, my second wine comes from one of the classic champagne houses, Taittinger. Taittinger makes great wines across the board. Their Comte de Champagne, their top wine, is superb. But here we have their Prestige Rosé. Now, this is for sale again in lots of independents. The average price seems to be around £35, but you know, look out for deals. There are often champagne deals on at this time of year. So a beautiful rosé, the colour coming from the Pinot Noir grapes in the blend, and much fruitier, much more along the lines of raspberry, maybe a touch of cherry, red currant, compared to the breadiness, the yeastiness of the English wine. And that again is typical for rosé. Those small red berried fruits come through very nicely on the nose. And on the palate, it's gorgeous. It really is. It's a summer fruit explosion across the palate. You know, it's a delightful wine. Would be terrific actually with fruity desserts, with fruit tarts and with things of that style. But again, a lovely aperitif style too. Beautiful pink colour, lovely bubbles, small fine bead of mousse in the mouth. And again, terrific sharpness and elegance to make it a great champagne choice for February 14th. So my wines of the week from England and France: the Hambledon Classic Cuvée sparkling wine. It's priced around £28.99 from Berry Brothers and Rudd and other retailers. And we have the Taittinger Rosé, Prestige Rosé. It's a non-vintage wine, priced around £35 and available again from a list of merchants coming up at the end of the video. These are my Valentine's wines of the week.